Oh, oh.
Now you know this is going in the video.
Boom,
Hi.
boom, Friday night, just get paid, party,
Hi. Bye.
Ooh, get into this beat.
People, let me tell you about my best friend. He's a warm-hearted person who loved me till the end. People, let me tell you about my best friend.
What's up, guys?
Hey y'all, we're back.
We are back. Video number 2.
Yeah, this time around, we decided that we're just gonna talk. Like, we're just gonna talk because we tried to map it out. We tried to
and then
plan
didn't
out.
work at all. Like, we're just two totally, like, what's the word for it? Like, just totally random people. So
random and like really free spirited.
So it's no structure to that. Like, people know it's no structure to like free spirited people. So we're just gonna talk about.
I like a little structure, but
just a little bit. But
just a little bit.
We always get off task and off topic a little bit. So everybody does that, I feel.
Trying to fix the shape of this fro, baby, because you know, one false move and then you be looking crazy. Okay.
We did kind of want to touch on like, what was it, depression or like anxiety?
Yeah, I
and
think
stuff.
we should definitely press on that.
Yes.
Who isn't like having terrible anxiety right now in their life in regards to something, whether it's school or if you're not in school, it's
a
just
job
life.
or
right,
like
a relationship,
money, financial wise. It's just
Yeah.
crazy. It's been like a really bizarre month, like a really bizarre season. So I feel like a lot of people have been going through stuff. Like, it's just been random times where I've seen people on the street and talk to them, and they've been like, this month has just not been my month. And I'm like,
yeah, I know, and it's supposed to be like fresh start January, but I'm feeling like fresh start February.
yes, I'm definitely feeling like February vibes. And like, my birthday is next month, so I'm really about to be like,
oh yeah, I had a birthday since the last video.
yes.
I turned 22.
Oh my gosh, guys, we had so much fun for
We
this
gotta
girl's birthday.
throw some pictures in the video.
Yes, for sure. Pictures will be in this video.
Yeah, oh my gosh, we had so much fun. It was just good vibes. Okay, so also we're gonna try our hardest to stay on topic.
Now, you see how we just got off topic that fast?
This
that's what I'm
sidetrack
talking
city
about.
in regards to depression. So, I guess I'll somewhat share my story with you all. Get y'all into this timeline, right? Because mental health is very serious, especially in the black community, where a lot of black women, black men,
Absolutely.
you know, they won't tap into mental health at all. So, I was depressed. I was really sad. I was doing stuff that nobody knew I was doing. Like,
and mind you guys, I'm 21, she's 22. So, just like, this was not too long ago.
yeah.
Really. Like, maybe 10 years or something like that.
Yeah. But like, it was so much, and I get emotional thinking about it because these are things that I've never verbalized. Like, I was like cutting myself. Like, what? Like, that's terrible. Like, the thought of suicide is just sad. And we had people that we went to school with that was like committing suicide, or that was at the high school that we found out about like hanging themselves. I mean,
Yes,
just crazy stuff around us, you know. So I'm dealing with this. Also, my mom's a missionary, so that's a no. Like, that's a pray about it situation.
Right.
But when you are 12 and 13 and 14 and you feel like you don't know what's going on in your life,
you just simply don't know.
You just don't know what to do.
Yeah.
And it was, and I knew better, but I didn't know what to do. So as the years go on, I get better. I'm fine, in and out. But I had learned to really hide a lot of my emotions and just kind of deal. I was very good at just coasting and dealing. So now we're here, get into high school. I go through a whole nother transitional period, which we're not gonna get into today, but
of course, we don't want you guys to think that this channel is gonna be like super depressing or like we're gonna get lit. We gonna get lit, but we just wanna.
It's real. It's gonna be real.
Yeah, like we just want to. We're the spokesperson for young adults, young women. So whatever other people are afraid to say, we're going to say. A lot of people, you know, are born with pride. Like, just human nature, we are born with pride. We are born with, you know, the sense of, you know, not needing somebody. Because we're brought into this world alone. We're going to leave this world alone. So that's pretty much, you know, where some people's heads are at. Unless you were born, like, into a, you know, very, very close-knit family or something like that. Something along that nature. I feel that, you know, some people can cope with their problems a little bit better. If they've been in a close family, they have a big family, they feel like they can openly speak about their problems. But if you don't feel like you can speak to your family about it, just go to a psychiatrist or
a counselor, like anybody, really.
Yeah,
anybody that'll listen, because it may not be somebody with a PhD that's gonna give you the word of advice that you need.
Exactly. Or a close friend. Like, it doesn't have to be, you know.
Don't feel shame.
Yes.
Don't feel ashamed. Don't be afraid that somebody's gonna judge you, because we're all humans, right?
Exactly.
So 10 times out of 10, somebody has felt exactly the way you feel right now.
Absolutely. Or maybe even worse.
Or worse, lower.
So put your problems also into perspective as well. Because I know for me personally, that's something that's really helped me as far as when I go through depression and I go through certain things. Sometimes I'll go on YouTube and look up people that, you know, have been through divorces. Like when I'm going through relationship problems, or, you know, maybe if I'm feeling sick or I'm like, oh, it's something like really wrong with me or something, like I'll look up videos about people with like terminal brain cancer or something like that. Like just to get a perspective, if that makes sense, of how other people live, because it could be so much worse. Like, let's just be real. It could, and it's all a matter of perspective. So I'm glad she said that, because in that breath, that's what we mean about not being. This channel is not going to be about sadness. It's about turning that frown upside down. But seriously though, and overcoming the stuff, because a lot of people, me personally, I know a lot of people who have just, well, that was really messed up what happened to me a few months ago. I still think about it, but I'm going to tell myself that I'm not messed up, but I really am messed up. But I'm going to go to this party and I'm going to socialize and I'm just going to get all these new people in my life. And then those new people come in my life and
baby,
that issue,
you hit the nail on the head.
That issue, baby, it came right on back, and it probably, most likely, affected that new person that came into your life, or the new people that came into your life. Think about that as well.
Unhealthy coping mechanisms is what that is.
Yes.
Drinking, smoking,
been there.
Extremely social when you know that deep down inside you feel alone. I mean, I can't count how many times I've been surrounded by people and I feel like I'm by myself.
Yes.
Those things, those are the red flags. Like,
yeah.
You probably want to seek help if you are sad and lonely, but you get out of bed to go entertain.
Yes.
But you still are feeling empty on the inside.
Yeah, because you don't want to deal with it. You don't want to face that demon, but at the end of the day, you're going to have to face it. No matter how long you put it off, no matter how much you try and put it to the back of your head, you're always going to have to face it. If it's not today, it's going to be maybe a couple years from now. If not a couple years from now, it's going to be decades from now. Just don't be that person that waits that long, because you could be living. Like, you could be living. You could be traveling. You could be seeing the world. Don't go out and look for love. Don't go out and look to get in trouble. Don't go out and get into some stupid stuff.
That's that Band-Aid. Because that's just that Band-Aid.
Don't do it. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. We've tried it. 21, 22. We don't know everything, but we can tell you the pattern. The pattern, man.
It could be really bad. It could get really bad, guys. I don't know if we have any younger viewers or if we will have any younger viewers, but man, when I look back on like teenagers, like people in high school now, especially young girls, I feel for them because
absolutely.
I remember feeling like I had to wear my hair like this to fit in. I remember feeling like it was cute for me to be dating older guys, dealing with people that I had no business dealing with, being in places I had no business being in. Like,
yeah, it was so many times where I went to school and I would have on like my favorite shirt, y'all. Like when I say my favorite shirt, and if I got to school and somebody was like, this is how painfully shy I was in school. Like if somebody told me they didn't like what I had on my hair, and like they was like, that's so ugly, like I don't like it, like just take it off, I would literally go home, throw the shirt away, and literally like never wear it again. And
Kiyaa always been so like different. Like she always had her own little swag.
Yes, and I embrace my swag now. Because I went through that phase of like, forget what everybody else got to say. Yeah, forget it, because people are going to say whatever they want to say, and there's nothing you can do about it.
It isn't, and if the root of your sadness or your, I don't know, identity issues or whatever it is, you need to find the root. Yes. You have to find the root, because if you don't find the root, you won't be able to truly heal.
Exactly. And I found the root to that when I was, dealing with all that, like, damn, like people don't like how I look, like what am I doing? And girl, like I would literally just go home and like ask myself that question a million times. Girl, I got so tired of asking myself that question.
Really? I didn't even know
So that's when I embraced it, and now I'm like, if I want to wear this, if I want to do the Shantae down the street, like that's what I'm going to do. So, also feel comfortable in your own skin. That kind of plays into depression a lot.
Oh, it does, especially with young women.
Absolutely.
Let me tell y'all. So if y'all see any of my social media, I switch it up a lot as far as my hair and all of this. It took me a while to realize that I know who I am, even though I may look different. I know who I am. And so my natural hair, for example, it took me a while to embrace this because it's short and my hair used to be long. And so, y'all know how that is. Everybody wants long hair, yada, yada, yada. And so I would feel so ugly. And I would be like, I can't do this. Like I just got my hair cut because I was feeling like
and I love this. No, like, it is so crazy that, like, you guys probably have girlfriends that just come to you all the time like, girl, I just hate the way I look, my weight, my hair, it's just not going, and you just sitting there like, what are you talking about? Like, I don't see it. Me personally, I love her hair.
Thanks.
So it's just like one of those things where it's like, damn, I wish you could see what I see. But I say, y'all, like, we be pressing through. Like, if anybody knows us from watching this video, y'all already know, like, not even on no cocky stuff, but we're just like so sure about ourselves. Yeah, we're so sure about ourselves. And you can tell, like, when I see women walking down the street that are for sure of themselves, it just shows in their, like, walk.
It shows in their demeanor, their posture. Yes. But also, when people see the good in you, you need to see that too. Because my point was that he was like, you're a likable person. You blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, what? Word? Okay. Right. So take that. When people give you compliments, take them. When people are saying nice things to you, accept that. when people tell you, especially people that know you, people that are around
Yes.
you, when people are telling you, you such a joy to be around, you such a good person, and yada yada yada. Yeah, I am a good person. Thank you. Now you don't obviously verbalize that because then you just sound cocky, but internalize that. Because people internalize negative things. You internalize negative things when people say they don't like something about you. You internalize that. So why not internalize positive things?
But guys, do not forget to subscribe, like, and share our videos.
See, do this right here.
But yes, like, we are going to be posting videos, like we said, every Friday. So tune in. And also, connect with us. Talk to us. Message us.
Instagram, I'm Sovereign Gabby.
I'm Kiyaa Presberry. And I'm going to put that in the description because nobody's going to know how to spell that. But yeah, I'm going to put it in the description. And
I feel like
even message us on here. Even message us on YouTube and let us know what you guys want to talk about,
or
story
what you want to hear, or
yeah.
you know, anything.
Makeup, beauty, lifestyle.
Yeah.